been depressed several times.
Well, let me tell you, joining us is Dr. Craig Schwimmer, and he is the founder and medical director of the Snoring Center in Dallas. Now, Dr. Schwimmer, look, let's talk about this a little bit. I think, from a psychological standpoint, if somebody told me, okay, Dr. Phil, you've got to make somebody crazy, what one thing would you want to control? My answer would be sleep. Absolutely. If you keep somebody awake long enough, they're going to hallucinate, they're going to get delusional, they're going to start breaking down because they never get a chance to repair their body. True?
Absolutely.
So what's this doing to these guys?
Oh, sleep is clearly a big issue in both of their lives. As human beings, we need sleep. And if we don't get enough and quality sleep, nothing works properly. And we can't be at our best in any way, mentally, physically, spiritually.
What's waking them up at 3 in the morning?
Well, a whole host of things. I mean, maladaptive behavior largely, but the stress and the stresses that you have in your life and your poor sleep hygiene and your inability to deal with these issues.
Okay, well, let's talk about what you mean by the fact that they need better sleep hygiene. She works at night and tries to sleep in the day. Talk about that.
Okay, shift work is horrible for human beings. Human beings are built to sleep when it's dark and be awake when it's light. And you can fight that, but when you do, you're fighting Mother Nature, and ultimately Mother Nature always wins.
You say they have to avoid caffeine, and you say use the bed for sleep and sex only.
Absolutely. Stimulus control. We really want to associate the bed with positive things.
I'm sorry.
Yes, the ratio is up to you.
Joke.
No, we said bed, not chair.
Not chair.
I'm relaxed. I'm on vacation in Los Angeles. You know?
But this is actually really important. The bed should be used for sleep and sex only. Don't pay your bills in bed, because then when you go to bed, you're going to associate that with a stressful thing.
And that's why you say avoid stress at bedtime, use a calming ritual, and get physical exercise. And the calming ritual is you want a wind down pattern when it's bedtime, right?
Exactly.
And Dr. Schwimmer, talk about this for a second. When sleep is poor quality or poor quantity, what's happening inside the body that compounds day after day after day?
Oh my gosh, there's not a bodily system that isn't negatively impacted by lack of sleep. So lack of sleep is associated with an increased risk of high blood pressure, stroke, heart attack, diabetes.
What we're trying to say to both of y'all and to everybody that's tuned in right now is the real tragedy through this economic time would not be the loss of a house or a job. The real tragedy would be the breakdown of a marriage, the breakdown of a family, the breakdown of health, to the point that, yes, it's true, we have to wrestle some financial issues. If he were to lose his job and you were to be outside an insurance environment, what we're saying is all the more important, because you would have to self-manage a lot of things that would keep you less vulnerable to what might happen to you in terms of a breakdown. So my point is, you've got to take care of yourselves, and it means you have to shape your life to your demands. You know, it's not good to be working 3 to 11. That's not good for you. It works against everything that she needs flowing in the right direction. True?
Absolutely.
All right. More ways to get a good night's sleep when we come back.